I'm Jack Springate, and we're starting off with a handful of breaking news stories this morning. South Bend police are investigating the death of 2 people they found overnight. South Bend police responded to a wellness check around 2 a.m. at the Laurel Woods Apartments. Well, Michiana came together to say farewell to a beloved athlete, mentor, and friend. The celebration of life service for Garvin Robertson was held at Northside Gymnasium in Elkhart, which some are naming the house that Garvin built. Matt Gotch has the story. And turning to some more breaking news as police responded to an overnight shooting in Mishawaka. Police responded to the scene near the Pin Oak apartment complex around 11:30 p.m. Moving on to new developments, a South Bend man is charged in connection with a deadly shooting from last month. The St. Joseph County Prosecutor's Office has charged 30-year-old John Thomas with the murder of 32-year-old Eric Johnson of South Bend. And developing now, a motorcyclist is dead after a crash in Elkhart County. And with the Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe v. Wade, access to abortion is now in the hands of state governments. Here's how some academic leaders in the Hoosier State are reacting to the landmark decision. Make sure you stick with 16 News Now as we bring you the latest information and reaction both on air and online. And breaking news right now from the White House as President Biden is set to sign the bipartisan gun bill before he heads out to Germany. We are taking that live and tossing you to that event. Take a look. Also happening today, the Piano Man is getting ready to bring his show to Notre Dame Stadium. Billy Joel is set to perform in front of thousands of people tonight, 2 years after the concert's original date of June 20th, 2020. So if you're heading to the concert tonight, here's what you need to know. Let's take a look at what's good here in Michiana. How about a Goshen barber celebrating his 48th year cutting hair? Doug Schaefer of Doug's Sports Cut has been cutting, clipping, and combing hair for nearly 50 years. But his place is a lot more than just a barber shop. 16 News Now photojournalist Jake Biller shows us what all the buzz is about. Well, it's been a long time coming, but the Notre Dame Fighting Irish played their first College World Series game in 20 years and started off with a titanic win over the Texas Longhorns. Sports director Matt Locke is in Omaha with more. Before we get to those headlines, we're going to take a quick look outside. There it is. Someone finally turned the lights on here in Michiana. The sun is coming up. The downtown South Bend Skyview camera is bright. You can see the Morris right there. Got a couple of bright minds here in the studio today. Welcome to 16 News Now. Saturday morning, I'm Jack Springate. Joining me, First Alert Weather Lab, we got Chuck Heaver. You said fetch a lot today, whether it's talking about weather or it was the story we just read. That's one of your favorite things to talk about, and we might be seeing that in a couple of days.
I get excited about lake effects. No, that's temperatures highs below freezing.
So if you were that bundled up yesterday, I can't imagine what next week is
I just won't leave the house. I just stay
get
at
the
home.
Fireplace going.
I'll be what they term the goblin.
You'll be goblin mode.
Goblin mode, literally for the rest of the season.
All right.
You will not see my face out in public at all.
All right, live from his living room.
Exactly, that's right.
Thanks so much, Chuck.
Sure, thank you.
Well, for many Americans, a trip to the doctors is determined by the cost of the visit instead of the actual medical need. This Watching Your Wallet consumer investigator Rachel DePompa finds out ways you can keep your appointments while still finding ways to save. So good weather for tailgating all day from 10 to 7 for a Billy Joel concert.
Not bad, yeah, not to be confused with Garth Brooks. I don't know why that thing popped up there, but apparently that was a leftover.
Hey, well, you know what Billy Joel would have probably said about that one. You may be right, or you may be crazy.
Hey, guys!
We're on our way to the Billy Joel concert.
Oh, it's way down there. Sorry, guys.
But you guys, I guess, are just the lunatics we're looking for.
Hey!
Respectfully.
Yes.
But she's obviously warming up to you in the short time she's known you. She's liking this very much.
She'll definitely show you that love back. I know I've already been asking, is this dog good for apartments?
We've got some competition here.
I know.
I think she definitely needs walk.
All right. Well, thanks so much for introducing me to Piper. And if you want to meet me at the adoption counter or contact the Heartland Animal Rescue to see if there's any other animals you'd like to adopt. All right, welcome back. It's time for our Saturday morning sit down. And it's not just me and Corbin Bentley here. We're also joined by Lucy, the haunted doll. But Corbin, you're a celebrity paranormal investigator. Yep. We do our best to try and be authentic here in South Bend. But what's going to be a culture shock for people who are headed over to Dublin?
Yeah, well, the tailgating is something that we're going to look forward to having.
Welcome back. November is National Diabetes Month. Nearly 26 million people in the United States have diabetes. And because pets can be affected as well, it's also National Pet Diabetes Month. Our pet vet, Dr. David Visser, is here to explain this common and serious condition in pets. Doctor?
Good morning. This is a very common thing in people.
So what should pet owners look for to clue them in whether or not their pet may be suffering from diabetes? And what is an upper respiratory infection? It's a big word.
Yeah, it is. And we're going to start by talking anatomically.